Will Smith, Ben Affleck, Brad Pitt, the whole Tyler Perry actors and all those horrible movies ain't got nothing on a narcissist in court, honey. I'm going to tell you. So I don't recommend Pro-C, but, you know, you have to do what you have to do, guys. But that's why I don't recommend it. That's why I made my YouTube channel, and I started in 2018 because I went Pro-C. And I got ripped a new one. Let me tell you, honey. I'm not saying it can't be done, because anything is possible. But I'm just saying, if you're going against a narcissist, they use a lot of manipulation tactics on you. The first tactic we all know is playing the victim. Even when you do got them with some evidence or something like that, they're going to go automatically into victim mode to protect themselves. That's just one tactic, okay? They're going to say, Your Honor, I never missed a visit. I don't understand. I never missed a visit. Isn't that playing the victim? They're going to soften their voice and just, you know, and then it's part of acting too. The next tactic is projection. And this one is going to really just screw you up. You know, you're going to feel it inside of your whole body because you're going to be so angry, shocked, confused, just all of these things. Projection is like, let me give you an example. You drop your kid off with the narcissist, healthy, fine, rash-free and everything, looking good. Come back and they got a rash from where the diaper area at all the way down to their ankles. And the narcissist is like, she dropped them off like that. You know, I don't understand what she's talking about. She dropped them off like that. That's going to really hurt you, mess you up. But this is what they do. This is what they do. You take them to court. And then another tactic, a blatant lie and a half truth. The blatant lie is going to be, they're just going to throw anything out there, say anything. And it's probably a false allegation. Like, her new boyfriend is hitting our kids, you know. And then the half lie is kind of like, you know, sisters and brothers to the blatant lie that I just told you. The example I just gave you. The half truth may be like, you got your kids some jeans and skinny jeans are in and they got cutouts. You know, the cool skinny jeans on Fashion Nova and everywhere. They just got cutouts in the jeans, and Crocs got little holes in them, but they're Crocs. They'll tell the child support judge, she's saying my son has holes in his clothes and rips in his clothes and holes in his shoes, but they're brand new. They're made like that. They won't even give you a chance to talk because they'll be going protecting themselves with their narcissism. They be going in. Narcissist is coming there to destroy you. They're not coming there to just, you know, worry about the evidence or what you got or whatever, you know, to talk to the judge. And you're just trying to get, I mean, you're going there to try to play fair. That's what I'm saying. Narcissist is going there to play dirty. They don't fight fair. They fight dirty. They fight dirty physically. I know that. I should know that. I'll tell y'all that another time. They fight dirty through the legal system. They play dirty. They're using so many narcissistic tactics. That's why I don't recommend Pro-C. But you are right, sis. You can, you know, go Pro-C. But you're going to have to be very strong, and you're going to you might have to deal with the judges. A downside of that, you might have to deal with the judges not properly doing their job because neither one of you have attorneys. Or if he have attorney and you don't, you're going to be scrambling all over the place. Knowing legal terminology, like you got to know when to object. And I didn't even know what ejection was and all that. That's when the narcissist is talking, was like, you know, holes in the clothes and, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And me and her were together for 4 years, or me and her were together for 2 years. And Your Honor, you got to be able to, like, use the lingo attorneys use, objection, Your Honor, objection. And then you got to be able to put together your own evidence. I forget what they call it. Y'all put the name of it down below. Where you put together, my attorney did it. He had his whole file. So when I was on the stand, he was like, what is this picture right here? Who is this in this picture? And I was just like, oh, that happened at, you know, he pointed out and put it together the way he wanted it put together. And he used the statute of what would make somebody determine to determine the custody. And his main focus and their law firm was focused on his drug issue. So we showed the pictures of him doing drugs. We showed the paraphernalia and everything. And it was less stressful for me in the courtroom. But when I was Pro-C, I was stressful because he was over talking. I'm an introvert. Most of y'all are probably introverts. Narcissists, a lot of times, I'm not saying all of them, a lot of times they're extroverted, especially if you're dealing with a malignant narcissist. Just think used car salesman. Even after the judge is doing her ruling, and Your Honor, I got a question, just one question. What if she don't do this? That's all a part of their manipulation. They're trying to get the last word. They're trying to manipulate the judge, confuse her. And sometimes it shouldn't, but sometimes it works, and judges might be lazy, make a lazy order, a basic order. You may not get all of your child's needs, especially if you got special needs children. A lot of that stuff might not be written down or stuff like that for the order. You might not have come even as prepared as you think you're going to come. The narcissist, the stuff that they're going to come with is going to throw you off emotionally, and it's going to be very stressful, probably cause a lot of anxiety, and you'll have less anxiety when you got your attorney there and, family support and all that stuff and your evidence. That's all I'm saying. That's the reason why I don't recommend it. But as far as legal aid, I'm in Raleigh. My case was in the Raleigh area. I don't stay in Raleigh no more. Raleigh, North Carolina. I moved outside, because I don't recommend staying in the same city as the narcissist either. But I didn't get any support from legal aid with family court or child support. They want their money. It was $3.50 an hour for my family court attorney. And come to find out, he was the man. He'd been down there for like 20 years. And, if y'all in the Raleigh area, just hit me up, because I can give you the firm to go to help you. And he ain't going to take your case if it's just, he turned me down before. I didn't really have a case. But then when I started to understand his narcissism and get myself together and navigate and communicate with him and do things a certain way, he couldn't take it, because I was following the order so good, and it drove him to do worse things, risky things. They're risk takers and things he shouldn't have done. That's how I won custody. So when I took my last case to him that helped me win custody, he took it. He was like, yeah, I can help you with this, but yeah, they want $3.50 an hour. And it's not like, oh, I got $350 here, can you do an hour for no, you got to pay them $6,000, and then they use it, and they use it, everything that they do, every paperwork, every time they serve him, every time he don't show up or anything happen. It's just bizarre. But yeah, you're gonna have to pay to play, pay into their system to get a better outcome. But if you're going to get your ex, and especially if there was abuse or domestic violence, they're going to be super controlling. They know you. The narcissist knows you. They know how to push your buttons. The narcissist said my baby boy name. My baby boy that me and my husband have together. He said his name, and I wanted to go off, but they trigger you. That's what they do. They trigger you. They get messy. They draw stuff out. They be all over the place. Just spinning, lots of spinning all over the place. So I recommend having a mouthpiece, even though it sucks. There are a lot of things you can do to get supplemental income out here. If you have to pick up a part-time job, they got Amazon. They got all types of stuff you can do. They got donating blood, all types of stuff you can do on the side to supplement some of those attorney fees. But legal aid didn't help me. I did get a domestic violence attorney for free. That's usually covered in most situations. Well, especially in North Carolina, they give it to you for free. But family court and child support, they want their bread. I'm sorry. But I can make a video if y'all let me know. Read the comments below if y'all, whatever state y'all in, if y'all know a cheap attorney or something, because everybody, when I was calling around, their rates were about the same. I guess as the economy changes, so probably 10 or 15 years ago, maybe the rates were about $250. I don't know for attorneys, but now it's like $350. Who knows what it will be in 5 years from now for attorney per hour. So if y'all know cheaper attorneys in the city that y'all located in, and y'all want to help other survivors, just put it in the comments below, because I love y'all. Y'all like family. So we all here to help each other.